Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Secret of Evermore, and as we last left off, we the viewers were treated to a cutscene that told us Queen Bluegarden has nefarious intentions in mind. Joel doesn't know this, though you'd think having run into evil twins of both Fire Eyes and Horus Highwater, he'd start to suspect by now. Oh well, he's just a young kid what brings his dog to the movies. I guess you have to make allowances. Either way, welcome to the Dark Forest. The name pretty much says it all. It's a forest and it's dark. It's also another maze because Gothica loves its mazes. Each room of the Dark Forest has a bit of randomness as far as the enemies are concerned. There are 3 different enemy types that it can call from, and each room will have anywhere from 0 to 2 enemies running around in it, so some rooms will be completely empty, others will be a bit more packed. There's also something rather silly you can do. If at any point you go into a full screen menu like player status, and then back out, the layer that was making everything look dark and foreboding is removed. It doesn't really let you see anything more clearly, it's just kind of funny that you can do this. You can also find signposts along the way. They don't really guide you in any way, shape, or form, they're just there for flavor text. Take heed and go no further. But I figure as long as I'm doing this, I may as well show all of them. Technically, though, that signpost was the only one that actually is true. We're technically going the wrong way right now. We're doing this for an alchemy formula. So, if you don't really care about those, you don't actually need to go this way. Finding where everything was here, it was a bit of a process. I actually found 2 different maps for the Dark Forest. One tried to show where all the signposts were, but the map itself was very inaccurate. So it only gave kind of a vague idea. The other map I found was far more accurate, but didn't show the locations of any landmarks. So I kinda had to manually combine the 2 maps. In the end, though, I think we're good. So, these wood mites. They can go through the motions of attacking me, but since I have insect incense, I don't think they can actually do any damage, so that's nice. Camp on the banks of the Great Green Limpopo River. Alright then. So these flying enemies, Gargons, they're a bit of a thing. We're going to use them for target practice and power up Lance. They have a lot more health than the other enemy types here, and so it would make sense to me that they're worth more gold and experience. And, well, I could use some gold. I'm running low on funds. Also, Lance is a good formula to power up. One of those fairly powerful and cost-effective types. Ambushed immediately upon coming into the room. The most dangerous surprise birthday party. Souvenir Spoon Pounding Factory, 5 furlongs, tours daily. Well, I guess we know where the Nobilia Market was getting those. Charge attacks with the spear, they'd probably work well enough on Gargons, but I want to power up Lance. Lance in your face! So, as the earlier sign warned us, we've hit a dead end. But there's this guy. You're quite adventurous to wander so deep into the forest. I hate to tell you, but this is a dead end. We're talking Nowheresville. Listen, as long as you're here, I'll give you my favorite alchemy spell. I call it 1-Up. Use it just before you lose all of your hit points. You'll regenerate at full power. Nice, huh? So, I think this is basically pixie dust as an alchemy formula. The formula requires a feather and a root for every use. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. And feathers are expensive. We're also really low on mushrooms, so we'll buy as many of those as we can. He has something else to say if you talk to him again. You're not going to get any deeper into the Dark Forest than this. We're talking Dead-End City. And then this weirdness happens. Would you like to equip or unequip your spells? Sure. Not right now. Yeah, the text is kinda borked. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Sure. No thanks. The game also freezes a little bit after you're done talking to him. Something about this guy is really weird. But with that, that's all we needed to do on this path, so now we actually need to get back to the entrance. So yeah, one thing about the 1-up formula that I'm not certain of is how long it lasts. I don't know if the effect just stays in play until you need it, or if it only lasts a short time, because the way he worded it, use it right before you run out of HP, it makes it sound like it's limited. But I've never really worked with that formula or the pixie dust, so I don't know for sure. So yeah, this is another of those spots with no background music, but it kind of works for the atmosphere they want this place to have. They want it to be dark and foreboding, kind of empty feeling, make you feel good and lost. And it works for that. Sometimes less is more. 100 gold coins. Nice. I'll take that over more nectar and petals that I can't carry. Two of them. Yeah, I mean, even split, Lance is doing a good amount of damage to these guys. And Lance is leveled up to 2. Lovely. Okay, yeah, that's doing a lot of damage now. So yeah, we're almost back to the entrance. However, our journey has just begun. This place is big. Oh, come on. With that, we're back at the entrance, and now we go this way. On this path, we're going to have to go out of our way a bit as well. Some of the signs, they're on different paths. It's a bit of a thing. But hey, sometimes you just get those empty rooms and you can get through quickly. I'd turn back if I were you, but we're on the right path now. That sign is a liar. The thing with Gothica having just so many different mazes, it's another of those things that I know I got through it all somehow as a kid. I honestly forgot it had quite so many mazes. Visit beautiful Gruelville, 25 leagues west. Doesn't really sound all that attractive, and this sign is the only reason we needed to come up here. Come back here and give me your money. I can't imagine wood mites have all that much, but it has to be better than nothing. Come see Mr. Head at Percival Plank's exhibition of cultural oddities. Really, you're gonna advertise Mr. Head and not the glorious pig poodle? That was truly the star attraction. We're also just not gonna say anything about the giant evil face. So again, we have to go out of our way a bit. Quite a bit for this one, in fact. Forest mazes, Joel. Forest mazes. I'll level up for the doggo. He's a good boy, he deserves it. You will not keep me from reading this sign. See the amazing bearded boy, next left. Once again, you're not advertising the best feature at the carnival. All hail the glorious pig poodle! So now we can get back on track. Let me guess. Oh, 100 gold coins. Nice. Another 100 gold coins. Also nice. I'm kinda surprised when they drop something that isn't a healing item I can't pick up. I had to open my mouth. almost to our destination. No one crosses the Shapelifter's Bridge, Twin. This calls for a little sibling rivalry. So yes, we have to fight ourselves. The bad boy. He uses sword attacks. He can also sometimes use alchemy formulas. I don't know if he has a set list that he can call from, or if it's somehow based on what you yourself use. Well, he's going for Crush. We've certainly used that one a lot. And we have to go through 3 of these. Storm. Haven't really used that one, I don't think. Two down, 1 to go. Nitro. Okay, yeah, he's definitely using stuff that we haven't used. That was also a lot more powerful than I really expected it to be. In all of my practice sessions, he never got a chance to do that. Ow. The casting animation saved him there. Because, I mean, that was a direct hit with the spear. Good dog. Well, that was a bit of a thing. With that, we received the Crusader Sword. So we have a new weapon to play with. Born of fire and hand-hewn for a knight. Wow. I saw that fight. You're powerful. In fact, you're more than 3 times stronger than yourself. I haven't figured out the math on that, but I saw it with my own eyes. So you can record your progress here if you want, but we're gonna continue on. Because we're not done with the maze yet. Thankfully, there's not as much we have to do in this part of it. Man, I was not expecting that nitro spell. That hurts a lot. Yeah, interestingly enough, you can actually see shapelifters in the trees sometimes. Like there's one looking at us up there. City of Constigando, 30 leagues east. I know we heard that name somewhere in the Nobilia Market, but I forget where exactly. Double Dragon? There's a game I was never good at. Hey, remember that guy we rescued from the well? Here he is. Hi. 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 Your kindness is very welcome. To save me from the well was a great thing. You did not have to do that, you know. Please, take this token of my appreciation. And we get 1,000 gold coins. However, this isn't the default prize he gives you. He only gives you that if you have 2 particular artifacts, both the Thug's Cloak and the Wizard Coin. If you're missing one of those, he'll give you that. I believe he prioritizes giving you the Thug's Cloak. And so, if you have that but not the Wizard's Coin, you get the coin, and if you have both, you get 1,000 gold coins. So we got money. Because we've been good about collecting stuff. You know what? What does this do to you? A good bit, and we'll just get forced on our way, apparently. I mean, this is the way we need to go. And a level up for Joel. May as well get a few uses of this in. And get thrown through the door again. This time backwards, though. That Gargan was a poor sport. And yeah, I've been told that the corrosion spell, unfortunately, it doesn't really get a lot stronger if you level it up. Mountains of candy, 50 furlongs. Delicious. We're almost at the end. So let's just finish things up. And fight another boss. The Timber Drake. Lance is pretty good to use against this guy. However, he can launch fireballs. Lance is now level 3. And we get 2,000 gold. Also, we get the spear that he was holding. Strong enough for a knight, but you'll like it too. So, nothing we can do here. And your reward for all this is... another sewer maze. Did I mention Gothica loves its mazes? It really loves its mazes. All the same, though, we went through 2 boss fights there, and I have 2 new weapons that I guess I need to try and level up, so, yeah, this is where we're gonna call it for now. So with that, thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, stop throwing in mazes!